Hi guys, Omar here with Overlanding Just Cause, and this video is about my Ford Ranger Endanger, the Jeep Commander. In this video, I want to talk about and do a review on my WAM bumpers. One thing that I kind of learned doing research for this video is that the company WAM, which stands for Winchers and Multi-Carriers, they only make steel bumpers for older style vehicles. For example, the Commander or an Excursion or an FJ Cruiser or Discovery, vehicles like that. And there's a whole list if you go on their website and check it out. So 2015 and higher, probably not going to find anything, but if you have, again, a 2015 and under, check them out if you're looking for steel bumpers. I want to do a walk around, but before I do, I just want to talk about a few points. Got my handy dandy notes here. So the front bumper weighs 125 pounds, rear bumper weighs 120 pounds, plus the tire arm is another 50 pounds. They're both made of 3/16 A36 steel. Maybe the good stuff, I don't know. I'm sure there's stronger steel, but anyway, like I said, I'm new at this. So speaking of being new at this, I actually contacted Natalie, who was my point of contact when getting my bumpers, and I asked permission if I can talk about the company, talk about her name, you know, say her name and things like that. Didn't want to get sued, but so I didn't know. So I contacted her, and one thing, and of course she gave me the thumbs up, that's why I'm making the video, but one thing that she did kind of warn me about was that the prices have gone up since earlier this year when I got my front bumper. She said the cost of steel has gone up, so their prices have also gone up. Damn inflation. So yeah, let's take a look. And then once we do a little walk around, then I want to go online and kind of compare other websites to WAM and the price difference and what you're getting with WAM versus other companies. Come on. All right, guys, so starting in the front, if you look on their website, I got the version 1 of the front bumper. There's 3 versions for the front that you can get. And this was an addition, the bull bar here. The other addition was to be able to put the winch. Again, a Smittybilt winch. All this is part of it. And because of the space from the front down here to the back of this, it's not the radiator, could be the radiator, one of the other fans or cooling systems or something. Anyway, because of that small space, the Smittybilt and the Warren are the only 2 that are able to fit. If you're in the market for something a little bit cheaper, they're a bit bulkier, and if they're not bulkier, then they're not going to have the weight capability. For example, this one's 12,000 pounds. So that's the front. Let's move to the back. So this is the rear bumper. Again, there's 3 options for the rear. I got the original, so version 1. I just liked how it looked. You can get a slimline version that isn't as low, I believe, but I think Natalie said you had to do some cutting on that one. I didn't want to do any cutting in the rear. But the lines are super straight. If you notice, everything matches, even down here. Going down the factory fenders of the Commander. And I've seen other pictures on their website for other vehicles, and they look just as good. There's the tire arm, and when you go on the website, you can get things added to it like a table, jerry can holders. I didn't get any of that. The only thing I do regret getting is the table. And the table would sit right here and come down. And all this right here would be workspace or usable space to put stuff on. Other options are jerry can holders, which I don't regret that because I like my setup that I have with these down here mounting when I need them onto the tire arm themselves. So when I go out, I can mount them, and when I'm just using it as my daily driver going back and forth to work, I don't need them. It's just extra weight. I take them off. Now that we've done a walk around of mine, let's actually look at their website. And another thing I want to do is compare two bumpers with their price points. So if you're in the market, then maybe, you know, WAM can be an option for you. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, so what I did was I Googled off-road bumpers, and Car ID was the very first website it gave me. I then typed in Toyota 4Runner 2009, and the very first bumper option they gave me was the Iron Bull bumper. You see there's two price points, $17.85, which is for the rounded circles, and $1932.90 is for squared lights. I don't know why there's almost a $200 difference between circle and square. But if you notice, this bumper has the shackle mounts, it has the winch, it's winch capable. So now let's take a look at the WAM website. Let's look up winchers, and let's look up that same model, Toyota 4Runner, and the same year, 2009, and the base bumper is $850. So, and you notice there it's 130 pounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it up and kind of add more stuff. And let's see if we can hike up the price. The other one had a winch mount, so this one's gonna have a winch mount. The other one did not have a grill guard, but we're gonna add it to this to see if it, I'm not a big fan of that. Let's look at light guards. I like this light guard here, the pre-runner style. And if you find something that you like, but you want it modified, you can always call it and maybe show them pictures. That's what actually Natalie did with mine. The other one had the rounded lights for the cheaper price. So let's add the square lights here for the more expensive. And I don't know what outer light mounts are, but let's add them anyway to hike up the price. The other one had shackle mounts, so let's add that to ours here. And the price is, oh, sorry, paint options, primer only or bed liner. The Raptor liner, let's add that. There we go. The price is $16.95, and that's still, with all those options, more than the other website, is still almost $100 cheaper. So now let's build my same bumper. Let's go to Jeep, model. If you notice all these old school Jeeps, you got the old school Grand Wagoneer, the Comanche, CJ, Cherokee XJ. All right, so let's go to Commander. The year. These are the three options. I have the version 2, but the version 1 and the version 3, if you click on them and look closely, they're both pretty squared up. Mine has the angled, I guess, top. So let's go to version 2. Notice just the base is 850, 125 pounds. Let's add the same options that I have now. I have the winch. I have the grill guard, but it's the intermediate height. I don't have light guards. I don't have inner light mounts, outer light mounts. I do have shackle D-rings, so let's add that. And the paint job, back when I got it last year, I had a third option of satin black. I guess they don't do that anymore, so let's do the black bed liner, Raptor liner. And it comes out to $13.80. So again, when I bought it, it was $1,200 plus shipping. Whew. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful for anyone that's in the market of getting some off-road bumpers. Stay tuned. Oh, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I respond quickly. And yeah, so see you guys hopefully next week, and take care and be safe.